Salem has never been a town that plays by the rules. Every family has secrets, every face hides a history, and every whispered word can change the game forever. But in the coming days of our lives promises to reveal a connection so shocking it could shake the foundations of the entire Demera dynasty. Today, we're diving deep into the jaw-dropping possibility of a link between Kat Green and Sami Brady. A link that could rewrite everything we thought we knew about these two women. So buckle up, because what we're about to uncover will leave you breathless. The episode begins with what appears to be a moment of calm. Kat Green finds herself in the familiar surroundings of Marlena Evans' home, a place filled with warmth and the echoes of family memories. As she idly scans the room, her gaze drifts to the mantel where a collection of framed photographs stands like silent witnesses to decades of history. Her eyes settle on a particular picture, its gold frame glinting softly in the afternoon light. It's an image of Sami Brady, her bright smile frozen in time, a snapshot of Salem's most notorious troublemaker at her most carefree. But the moment Kat's eyes meet Sami's captured smile, her entire demeanor changes. A flicker of something sharp and electric flashes across her face, recognition, swift and unexpected. Kat's breath stills. She leans in closer, her brow furrowing as if trying to coax a memory from the shadows of her mind. The air around her seems to shift, the room growing colder as if the walls themselves are holding their breath, waiting to see what she'll do next. Tate Black, who's been watching Kat with casual interest, is the first to notice the change. He sees the way her lips part, her eyes widening ever so slightly, a look of disorientation, as though she's just glimpsed a ghost in the glass. "Do you know her?" he asks, his tone laced with curiosity. Kat hesitates. Her mouth opens, but no words come out at first. Then she forces a small, tight smile and shakes her head. I don't think so," she says softly, her voice a little too calm, a little too carefully measured. But her eyes, those haunted eyes, tell a different story. She's not just brushing off a question. She's pushing away something that wants to be remembered. For Tate, Sami Brady's picture is a piece of his family's legacy, nothing more than a sweet relic of days gone by. Sami has always been a larger-than-life figure in his world. The aunt who turned every crisis into an opportunity, the woman who taught him that in Salem, you never turn your back on family. But for Kat, that photograph is a crack in the armor she's spent years building around herself. The moment she sees Sami's face, something inside her stirs, an echo of a memory she doesn't fully understand. It's like catching the scent of a long-forgotten perfume or hearing a single note of an old melody, so faint, yet so powerful that it sends shivers down her spine. As the scene unfolds, the tension is amplified by the music that swells in the background, haunting and deliberate, a melody that seems to slip through the cracks of the room itself. Each note is a whisper, a promise that this isn't just a fleeting reaction. It's the first stirrings of something far deeper, something that has been locked away for far too long. Kat's hand twitches, her fingers brushing against the edge of the mantel as if she's reaching out to the past itself. But the memory refuses to come into focus, slipping away every time she tries to seize it. For a moment, she closes her eyes, willing the vision to sharpen, to tell her why Sami Brady's face feels like a ghost she should know by name. But what could this fleeting recognition really mean? Why would Kat, who's never been part of the Brady family, who has no reason to know Sami at all, react so strongly to this photograph? In Salem, nothing is ever as simple as it seems, and every glance carries the weight of years of buried secrets. At first, it might appear to be a trick of the light or a stray thought, a face that reminds Kat of someone else she once knew. But as she stands there, rooted to the spot, it becomes clear that this isn't just a passing resemblance. It's a crack in the facade she's been living behind, a whisper of a past that refuses to be silenced. For longtime viewers, this moment is more than just another hint of drama. It's a promise that Days of Our Lives is about to unravel another mystery. Why would Kat's mind react so viscerally to a photo of Sami Brady? Did their paths cross in a way neither of them ever realized? Or is there a memory lurking in the shadows, one that, if brought to light, could change everything for the Demira family and beyond? As the camera lingers on Kat's conflicted face, the question lingers in the air like a storm cloud. What secret does her mind refuse to reveal? And when it finally does, who will pay the price for a past that refuses to stay buried? As the camera lingers on Kat's troubled face, viewers are left to wonder. Could this be more than just a fleeting glimpse of familiarity? Could this be the first sign of a history that Kat and Sami Brady have shared, one that even Kat herself doesn't fully understand? Sami Brady has spent decades navigating the treacherous waters of Salem's secrets and lies. From stolen children to elaborate cover-ups, from clandestine affairs to faked deaths, she's seen and done it all. And in a world where chance encounters often turn into destiny, it's not hard to imagine that Kat might have stumbled into one of Sami's schemes without even realizing it. Maybe it happened in a dimly lit clinic where desperation hung in the air like a ghost. Perhaps it was a safe house, one of those shadowy places where the desperate go to hide, and where identities can be as fleeting as the night. Or maybe it was a single, stolen moment in a crowded room, an instant where their eyes met across the chaos of Salem, where something unspoken passed between them. Even if Kat doesn't remember the details, her reaction to that photograph suggests that deep in her subconscious, there's a fragment of memory, sharp, electric, and undeniable. It's as if the picture of Sami Brady has become a key, unlocking the door to a past that's been hidden away for far too long. In true Days of Our Lives fashion, this isn't just about coincidence, it's about the ways the past can rise from the ashes, demanding to be reckoned with. Could it be that Sami and Kat's connection isn't merely a brush with fate, but a darker bond forged in betrayal and regret? Some fans whisper that maybe Kat was there in one of Sami's most vulnerable moments, a bystander, a confidant, or perhaps even a co-conspirator in one of the Demira family's twisted games. What if Kat played a role in Sami's heartbreak, a role she's been trying to forget ever since? Or maybe the tables were turned. Maybe it was Sami who once saved Kat from the shadows, pulling her from a crisis so harrowing that Kat's mind buried the memory deep beneath layers of guilt and shame. It's a tantalizing possibility, one that suggests that every step Kat has taken since arriving in Salem has been haunted by the echo of Sami's voice, the memory of a kindness, or a cruelty, that refuses to stay buried. It's a reminder that in Salem, the past isn't just prologue, it's a ticking time bomb. And Kat's hesitation in front of that photograph suggests that she knows it's only a matter of time before the truth comes crashing down around her. Since that haunting moment aired, fans have been in a frenzy, piecing together every clue like a puzzle that might finally reveal the whole picture. Some are convinced that Kat's memory lapse isn't just a simple case of déjà vu, it's the result of trauma, a painful event that her mind has locked away to protect her from the truth. Others believe that Sami and Kat's connection could be tied to a single act of mercy or betrayal, something that changed the course of both their lives forever. Did Sami once save Kat from a fate worse than death? Or was it Kat who, in a moment of desperation, betrayed Sami in a way that still echoes in their lives today? And then there's the Demira family, a web of secrets that stretches across decades. Could Kat's involvement with Chad and EJ be more than just a coincidence? Could she be a pawn in a game that Sami has been playing all along, a game that Kat doesn't even know she's part of? It's a theory that chills the blood, a story that suggests that every move Kat has made since arriving in Salem has been part of a larger plan, one that only Sami Brady knows the rules to. And as Kat's memories start to resurface, one question becomes clear: what will she remember first, Sami's kindness, or Sami's wrath? And let's not forget the role that love, and heartbreak, always plays in Salem. Kat is already tangled in a complicated web with Chad DiMera and EJ DiMera. If she and Sami share a hidden past, it could turn that love triangle into an emotional powder keg. Imagine the tension if Sami discovers that the woman circling her ex-husband isn't just a stranger, but someone she's already crossed paths with in the past. The betrayal, the heartbreak, the secrets, it's the kind of story Days of Our Lives does best. So where does this leave us? Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that Kat will soon face a wave of memories, flashbacks that will pull her deeper into this mystery. What she remembers could change everything, not just for her, but for everyone connected to the DiMera family. Will Kat's memories reveal a shocking betrayal? Will Sami turn out to be a friend, or a foe? And what will it mean for the future of Chad and EJ, two brothers caught in a war that Kat might be the key to ending, or destroying? One thing is certain, this isn't just another Salem scandal. It's a story that reaches back into the very heart of what makes this town so dangerous and so irresistible: family, love, betrayal, and the secrets that refuse to stay buried. As viewers, we're left on the edge of our seats, desperate for answers. Because in Salem, every photograph is a clue, every shadow hides a secret, and every choice can change the course of history. So what do you think? Are Kat and Sami on the brink of a revelation that will shake Salem to its core? Or is this just another twist in a town where nothing is ever what it seems? Drop your theories and predictions in the comments below. We want to hear what you think. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of Salem's most shocking drama. Because in Days of Our Lives, the truth is always out there, and it's always more shocking than you can imagine. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the secrets and lies of Salem. Stay tuned, and remember, in Days of Our Lives, the past never stays buried for long. Until next time, keep your hearts open, your eyes on Salem, and your mind ready for the next twist.